Yes, Craig. Now we have the DSTV Premiership, fixtures, mouth-watering encounters coming about. And with me, I would like us to scale through some of these games that are about to be played, and that's on the 16th of January this year. We have Supersport playing Mamelodi Sundowns. What is your take?
That's a massive one. That's a very massive one. You have you're talking about number one and number two, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
No.
Then it Swallows number 2 at this
No,
moment.
Swallows number 3.
No? Number 3, yeah.
Yeah, you have Supersport number 2.
Yeah.
So number 1, number 2 is a massive one. It's a Swanee derby. And the other thing again, you have the leading goal scorers. You have Grobler, you have Zwani, 7 and 8, and you have the best goalkeepers, for my opinion, in the country, in the PSL right now, going against each other. And you have one of the best defense, best midfielders. So everything is a massive game.
It's very interesting when you say the best goalkeeper, not mentioning
No, I think it's going to be a massive one. I think this game is going to be an interesting one.
What's your prediction?
It's a derby. For me, the way the form Supersport is now, I think they're doing very well, and Sundowns are doing very well. Struggle with Baroka before they overcome Baroka, and Supersport beating Bloemfontein Celtic 2-1. And you have Gabuza doing very well, complementing Grobler there. So I think I'm leaning.
Do you think that Supersport would be the first team to take, because an upset against this Mamelodi Sundowns team?
I'm leaning on Supersport. I think Supersport is going to take this one.
Supersport.
Yes, Supersport.
Yes, that's a good prediction, putting your head on the block. Your prediction regarding Golden Arrows versus Shakuma?
Golden Arrows, for this season, they have been doing very well.
Give me your prediction.
Unbeaten this season. So I think this one, Golden Arrows is going to take this one.
Golden Arrows beating Shakuma. Yes, Shakuma is having a baptism of fire in the DSTV Premier League at this moment in time. Yes, Etafia has given it to Golden Arrows. What's your take on TS Galaxy and Chippa United, given the fact that TS Galaxy has just confirmed a new coach?
Yeah, with Owen Dagama.
Both teams are confirming new coaches.
And it's gonna be a massive game, because you have this you have a dance leaving Galaxy to go to Chippa. And you have Owen Dagama when Galaxy bought Highlands Park and was chased away, and because the result hasn't been coming, he's brought back now. I think it's a massive one. This is a grudge match, and I think there's gonna be a lot of flames in this match. With Owen Dagama, I know he's one coach that goes direct, and he will try to motivate and make these players fit. I think Galaxy will take this one.
Yes, it will be a very interesting encounter given the history of these coaches. TS Galaxy coach Owen Dagama was part of the furniture that was bought, and then he did not, in the first instance, try to accept to go on board. Same with the Dan. He has been on and off with this Chippa, with Chippa and Pengesi, but he said the reason why he keeps on going there, he's the only boss who ever believed in him.
Yeah, a boss can believe in you. I mean, he has been doing something right at Chippa, because the way Pengesi want the team to play, they want to play entertaining football. But in the PSL these days, playing entertaining football never will give you points on board. And
it's all about patience to build a winning team.
He's not patient enough, the president.
He should be patient enough.
And when the result is not coming, it's very fast to pull the trigger. So, I mean, this is the fourth time Dance is going back there. I mean, so I don't know. They have that good relationship. So I just hope it goes well with him. But I think Galaxy with Owen Dagama, they're very strong.
Say, take the money.
Yeah.
Now we move on to Bloemfontein Celtic versus Stellenbosch. What is your take on that encounter?
Yeah, Stellenbosch, they have been on and off. And Celtic, losing the previous game against Supersport. This is going to be a draw.
A draw.
Be a draw.
Bloemfontein Celtic in Bloemfontein.
It's going to be a draw.
It's a hard one. A draw. Okay. Then we have Cape Town City versus Kaiser Chiefs.
Yeah, massive one. Cape Town City coming away from in Toyando against Tshakhuma, getting the 2-2 draw. they're playing they're playing Kaiser Chiefs at home now. Kaiser Chiefs just, with a massive result in Durban, getting the first victory for a very long time. With, I always say, no coach can make a difference. With the top striker coming back, making a difference, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be a little bit of a derby because the head coach Owen Dagama is from Cape Town. Owen Dagama, I'm sorry, Gavin Hunt is from Cape Town. And you have this a lot of boys from Kaiser Chiefs, getting the very first 3 points from the season. Now they are motivated, qualifying for the group stage in Champions League. They're a big team, going to Cape Town. I think they have that upper hand against Cape Town City, most especially when Parker play. So I think I'll give this one to Kaiser Chiefs.
Kaiser Chiefs is ready to change a chapter in their league championship. It's not yet done. They have got a team that needs just to be assembled, and they need to believe in themselves. In football, no one believes in you but yourself. Yeah. Then you can deliver. Yes, those are the mouth encounter that are coming on board, but there is one that is Baroka versus Swallows, the surprise package in this DSTV Premier League fixture this year.
For me, Swallows, you must give them credits because of the recruitment they made. A lot of experienced players, and they have a good coach, good management, and they have been doing very well, unbeaten so far, in the season. Yeah, came out with a massive point in Orlando, which, playing against Orlando Pirates is very difficult.
Talking about that encounter brings great pimples and so many calls that went the other way and everybody but
at the end of the day, they got to draw there. And going to play Baroka. Baroka, losing against Sundowns. For me, they are playing at home. Their home form hasn't been good, for a very long time, and I think it's going to be... I think Swallows is definitely taking this one because with the attack, Gabardine, being the third highest goal scorer in the league, with 7 goals, I think they have the firing power to overcome Baroka, and I think Swallows is going to take this one.
I think at this moment in time, I will agree with you, but credit to the management of Morocco Swallows. History has it that every team that comes from the lower division struggles to try and balance, that introduction, their first season in the Premier League, and they have performed wonderfully well. Their signings have been spot on, a mixture of youth and the old statesmen performing so well. Take nothing away from one of our own, that's manager Elasto Kapoja, who is taking what we speak about on this platform down to be practical, away from the theoretical part of football.
That's why they always say that, wherever you do on the pitch, reflect to what happened off the pitch. You have personnel the last 2 days, make sure every players are okay, make sure the feed is well caught, everything is fine, there's everything the players needs, no grumbling from the players, and when the players are happy, you can see the management are doing very well, and credit to the whole management, and we give credit to Elasto too.
AmaZulu versus Maritzburg United, the South African poster boy, Benny McCarthy in the dugout.
You have AmaZulu that have a lot of legends. I see goals on their bench there. You have Benny McCarthy, you have Nombete, and you have a top-class goalkeeper who is a goalkeeper coach now.
But you're on the bench.
They can impart, they can give that knowledge to the players there, and the players always, look up to them. But I think it's going to be a good.
I think their influence is paramount to try and rub on.
Definitely. It's a Keizer and derby.
But let's take nothing away from this team of Maritzburg United.
Yeah, as I say, Maritzburg United have been okay. They won away against Kaiser Chiefs, which was a good result. And playing the Keizer in derby, it's a derby. Derby, the form go out of the window. On that day,
is it that big?
I think. In Keizer end, I think it's a big derby.
Or it's just a derby because they are from the same location.
No. It's a big derby.
Is it having that vibe?
You have a coach like Benny McCarthy, and you have a coach like
Middlesbrough.
So I think it's gonna be a lot of emotion on the touchline there. And I think for me it's a big derby. It's a big derby. And for me,
What's your prediction?
This one, with the experience AmaZulu have, with the players they have assembled, I think they're gonna come away with this with victory. It's gonna be 2-1.
It will be an interesting encounter,
2-1.
but I would love to see beautiful football winning. I'm seeing that structure that is being established at Maritzburg United, the way the players are playing, how Benny wants his influence on the team of AmaZulu to counter. It's being difficult for me to call it.
For me, I give it to AmaZulu.
Cool. We shall take that as the prediction going forward, and we shall be able to come back on this podcast and look at those predictions, what was right and what was wrong. And now we have Black Lopez versus Orlando Pirates.
Orlando Pirates have a lot of good memory in that Toyando there, most especially on that pitch. They haven't lost for a very long time, on that pitch, and they're taking on Black Leopard on that pitch again. Don't forget this midweek they won against TTM 3-0. Orlando Pirates a very, very good team. For me, I think it is one of the best team I've seen, in terms of playing wise, in terms of organization, how defensive wise and attacking wise, massive recruitments they did with Ofori coming in and with Kashayo, the captain, which he was suspended in the midweek game, but I think he's coming back for the Sunday game. Orlando Pirates, I give them this one. This one, they will easily walk away with this. But don't forget, Black Leopard, they're down there, bottom of the league, 16. This one's going to be very difficult for them.
With one of their players being let go in Max, William back sent back to Madagascar. That's Black Leopards. So their camp seems not to be very well. Yes, they signed a new coach. But we all know that football is won on the pitch. And after football, after the game is played, that's when we are able to predict correctly the result.
No,
so we await those mouth-watering encounter over the weekend.
I can tell you boldly that Pirates is winning this one because the ammunition Pirates have, I'm talking about the players and the way they've been playing, I think this one they will take this one.
Etafia have lived to witness surprises in the DSTV Premier League.
Not Black Leopard against Pirates.
So many results are not easily predictable in this league. Yeah, this is a league where you get one team, sitting at the bottom of maybe in mid-table, they win one game and you're already on top of the log, and you get one team losing one game and you're already down in the relegation quagmire. We have got a very good encounter, a very nice league where you get the so-called underdogs, causing an upset. No one expected Maritzburg United to beat Chiefs, but it did happen. So those are the mouth encounters we always witness in this DSTV Premier League.
No, DSTV Premier League this season, the most interesting thing is without the fans, which, before you have a lot of teams having it as the 12th man,
So are you trying to suggest that there are some players who are feeling comfortable playing without the fans, and there are those players who are struggling to perform because they lack that backing of the fans?
Definitely, if you take a look at a team like Chiefs, they strive with the support. Don't forget Pirates, don't forget Sundowns. Every team in the PSL, I think they strive with their supporters, most especially the big teams. But now you have those, not smaller, you don't call them small teams because the playing field is equal now because there's no fans. You just perform at your best and you win. That's why you see there's a lot of surprise now, and that's why the league is very interesting now. Teams, you cannot predict this team can beat this team this week or next week. But the form now, most of the team are now in terms of the likes of Pirates, Sundowns, Kaiser Chiefs. I can easily put my head on the block that they are going to win their games. Depends on the opponents they are playing. And they say the logs don't lie. So wherever you are on the log,
that's where you belong.
That's where you belong.
At this moment in time, there you have it. That has been our predictions going into the weekend games. They're gonna take place in the DSTV Premier League. Please keep safe, sanitize, keep that mask on. Make sure you protect me, protect you, to be able to defeat this monster called COVID-19. Stay well and God bless. Good night.